because it's used for just short periods of time in the evening and for special events. I wonder if the fire department has been contacted in terms of locating it at the facilities, or the possible consideration of locating it at the firehouse or at the fairgrounds entrance. There you have the most traffic. There you have a lot of activity. I wouldn't want to take anything away from the seniors. It's simply the number of hours that there are people there. It's a pretty desolate area most of the days. I find that it's a very good place to do some work sometimes.
We'll go ahead and take a look at that and see if there's
just a suggestion, but
a place that has more traffic in Boonville that we could use.
But again, thank you very much. This is, I know, a major effort and undertaking. Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Sam.
Okay, so we'll look at Boonville and then we'll look at Leggett. Anything else? All right. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Angelo. I look forward to future phases to where, each county building has at least one. If you look, the city of Ukiah has well outdone us. You look at any of the public facilities and most, if not all, other agencies, it seems like we're the last ones to be implementing this program. And for that, I apologize to the citizens, but in this day and time with tight money, we do the best we can. So what's the action of the board? The recommended action is accept the plan and approve purchase of the AEDs for the county buildings.
Also move.
Okay.
Second.
There is a motion and a second by Supervisor Smith, I believe. And any further discussion on the AED program? Okay, call for the vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. I thank you for bringing this forward, Ms. Angelo, and it has been a 3-year quest of mine, and I do appreciate the implementation. So thank you very much. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming.
I'm hoping.
And even though you are Chuck Savage, it's still nice to have you around, Chuck.
I just got PG&E's comments.
Okay, to the CEO's office. Which item, do you want to take up the RDA now? We are coming into a time crunch for two supervisors.
It would be helpful if we could poll and see how many people are here for the RDA. We do have our consultant here and staff. I don't know how many questions board members have, but maybe we could dispose of this before we went to line.
Okay. To the members of the audience, how many members are here for the discussion on the RDA program? If you could raise your hand. 1, 2, certainly the presenter. 3. Is it possible that we take this item up, ladies and gentlemen, before we take a lunch break? And there are 2 members that need to get to a meeting at 12, what?
I think it's at
12:15. I think we have a hard time getting this in, and I would like to be present for it, even though there are other considerations. This has been a noticed meeting and of MSWA.
We got a consent calendar issue that our general services deal with. Supervisor Delmore.
Actually, that's planning and building item.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Let's check here.
Take a lunch hour and then come back.
Yeah, I'm just trying to account for a lot of verbiage that's going on today. GSA Director, your report. Do you have anything to report other than receiving your written report? Okay, we'll show receipt of the GSA report. Oh, you do have a comment.
Just a comment, Mr. Chairman, on the GSA report. I see that we're doing, the director's behind the podium, I can't see her. We're doing an RFP to purchase bottled water, and I know that was an issue of contention before, but you know, the water out of the tap is fine. I don't know why if departments want to do that, they're capable of doing that on their own through employee contributions, but I know it was a big headache when the CEO brought it up and he got lambasted by folks for it, but why we're doing an RFP to buy a product that comes out of the tap just fine is beyond me.
It was
GSA's attempt to try and make it a little bit more cost effective if the choice or the option is to supply bottled water at county expense, then I'm just trying to see if we can get a better deal, if that is going to continue.
No, I commend you for that, but I guess the question is more of,
Right.
do we need to be doing it, period?
Tom Mitchell, CEO. There are some areas of the county where we do have county facilities where we do not have water at those facilities, and there are some areas that serve the public and it does not benefit the employees. So again, as our director said, we're trying to obtain a fixed price cost for the water, and then we'll be making individual recommendations and who can purchase bottled water and who can't. So it is a cost-saving measure that's on our list to look into.
Supervisor Smith.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I have concerns about the bottled water issue as well. I think we really need to next year look at a policy on that. A number of counties have adopted that there are no county funds used for bottled water unless it's for emergency services or for special events. And they even have gone further to create restrictions in permitting of other aspects of county business. So I don't think we ought to be looking at buying bottled water except in very rare circumstances. I mean, it creates an incredible pressure on the landfill